Thank you for joining in today, and for today's lesson I will be going over how to create your very own glass painting. For starters, you're going to need an old frame with some glass in it, and I have a sample that I'm showing right there, and whatever image you would like to paint, you're going to slip it underneath the glass. And you can tape it down if you'd like to, or I just left mine in the frame. That's not a particular expensive frame. It's just a middle of the road one, so I wasn't too worried if I got a little bit of paint on it. Anyways, it would be on the reverse side, so you wouldn't see it. But for starters, we're going to get a thin layer of each color down. So whatever color that you see there for what you're doing. I'm just using a few different blues and the water, and then the sky is a bit deeper because it's a sunset. When painting on glass, it is a bit different than painting on an actual canvas. You will see the more you try to, use your brush strokes, you can't go over an area more than once or twice because you're going to pull up the paint. So that will take a little bit of practice. But just like any other painting, this is going to be done in a few layers, which is why in the beginning here you may see like, oh, well, if you're trying this out, it may be a little bit streaky. That's totally normal. That's okay. But the more you try to pull up in one area and keep like dragging your brush over it, you will pull up the paint a little bit. So again, that'll come with time and practice. Once you get to a certain point right here, you can see that I actually slipped out the image from underneath, and now I just have it off on the side so I can see what else I still need to do, and I can see where some of my shadows and highlights are going to be. When I'm done with my highlights right here on the front, you can also, after this dries, you can also flip your glass over and you're going to paint on the other side to fill in some spaces, which I'm going to show here in a minute. It also gives it a more of a 3D effect. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and be sure to like the video and subscribe. Also, I have many other painting tutorials if you're interested.